Welcome back to Killer is Dead, and we're almost at the end with episode 11, She Who Lives in Dreams. That's right, this is the final dream episode. And our client, weirdly enough, is Mika, you know, the annoying girl. But why?
No.
We have a client, Dreamwise, this time.
Well, that's it. I quit. I give up. See it.
No, you don't, Lives.
Well, now you're gonna see. Remember when Brian was confronted by that giant snowball? This is why it happened. Mika was just staying at back at the motorcycle, just waiting for the others. While Brian, of course, was trying to pull the lever.
Oh, the lever, Crunk.
Yeah.
Crunk lever!
And yeah, she appeared.
What the hell?
Remember, she's the one that tormented Mondo in the dream levels.
I know. It's just that.
That mask
Mind
also.
control.
That mask reminds me of the one Lucina used in Fire Emblem Awakening.
Hmm.
Huh, yeah. Well, Lucina's was more of a Batman arc shape.
Yes, she actually manipulated Mika to sabotage the operation using a fucking snowball.
Makes you wonder what the heck Mika even really did, since it looked like the Dream Woman did all that anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing. The Dream Woman manipulated Mika clearly.
Uh-huh.
And cut. Okay. However, this is a nice change of pace, because for once you actually see Mika not being annoying and actually being quite serious.
And of course, you get some fan service.
So yeah, basically Mika.
Also, Moon River is either like, hey, remember me? I'm still in this game.
That's the 7th time this week.
Jesus.
You've woken up screaming in terror.
Nah, that's how she normally wakes up.
Yeah.
Also, you have to remember the fact that in the very first level we saved Mika from that guy with the gun in his arm. So you also have to remember that.
Projectile weapons, even when you're out of blood.
Alright.
And so, I want you to execute my nightmares.
Okay.
Who do you think we are? Fucking Freddy Krueger?
It's like trying to catch a cloud
Well,
with your hands.
More importantly, I can't believe the killer was hiding behind that cute little face of yours.
It's not true. In November,
it's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mondo.
I have a problem with my mind. It said that I hit him.
Duh. Fast forward. I did not edit this.
Chief, that woman appears in my nightmares as well.
She
I
does?
have no idea who she is.
it's her fault. I know it. We need to execute her.
We do?
Well, yeah, she's halting the progress, and she clearly works for David, so...
I guess.
Don't tell me.
The word impossible does not exist in David's execution office.
So, what are we gonna do?
Oh boy.
This is a special sleep.
And yes, it's an actual red pill.
Area 150.
Well, red and white, but it's clearly paying off.
We have
Oh,
no
much
idea
to
what
mix
the
up.
side effects will be.
Well, ain't that a shame? Guess we better forget about the job. Boss. Wait. I'll take it.
Me too.
Okay.
Sorry, there's only one.
Competent employees have spoken. The chief, Vivian.
So they've spoken.
Do
What are they gonna?
Suit yourselves.
Alright. Sweet dreams.
Think a happy thought.
And whatever you do,
Well, immediately.
yeah,
Did they die?
Whatever you do.
whatever you do, don't trust the men in black suits with the shades.
Alright, so now we're going to fight for the final time the Lady of the Dreams. However, we're gonna have a bit of remembrance of the first level. You have to keep in mind. It's been a while since we commented on it, so you may have forgotten some details. But you do remember some specific detail of that level, like who we were controlling and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jove already knows because the game. But you have also to remember small details. For example, well, I'll tell when it will be time. But let's just say that something is not all right. It's not as it seems.
Nothing is as it seems.
The owls are not what they seem. Well, I wish this was the Black Lodge. Alright, let's move forward. Or rather, let's move with a purpose.
Yep.
That line.
Alright, moving on. Yeah, it's the
Air
yeah,
dashing.
I'm sad that the dashing in this game is a bit terrible.
Barely a dash at all. Can you
So
upgrade
that's
it?
the corpse of that guy.
Can you upgrade the dash?
And we found Mika for the first time.
Oh.
She was the one kidnapped by the guy,
Yep.
and she was a schoolgirl. However, here's the thing. This is the guy we controlled in the first episode. But do you remember something particular about him? I mean, he just looked like Mondo, so you just assume it was him.
Mm-hmm.
But this is Mondo, so who's the other guy?
Mondo's twin brother.
Let's see. Yup, it's David.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the plot twist: we controlled David in the first level, and he just looks like Mondo. So take your wild guess.
Oh my god, it's the plot twist of
To be
that.
fair, whenever we saw David, we saw him with a crown and stuff
So-
on, so we never really got to see his
Yeah,
hair.
So
this is
it's
how
the-
it looks like. So it's twins. They're literally twin brothers.
So it's the plot twist of that game all over again.
What game?
I'll type it in text. To a lesser extent, but it's still that. I think it reminds me of that game anyway. Type it in text for Pedro.
Are you gonna the crossover? I don't see
Is
how
it a
this
game
is all
we
similar
played
to the
before?
crossover.
No.
What? Oh, that one. I guess you can say.
What game?
At the end, it's always about the fact.
you can just say it. We all know what's the big plot twist of.
Oh
MGS5.
yeah, sorry about this. I also should mention, sometimes I keep forgetting that I'm logged on PSN, so sometimes my friends' notification pop up in some of my recordings. I apologize.
That's okay.
Any YouTubes, what's the game?
MGS5.
Do you know why memories are
That's different, Twibs. MGS5's plot twist was to explain certain stuff regarding the other games. This one is more so for drama.
in darkness? So don't try to
Where it turns out we're playing as another guy when we thought we were playing as someone
Oh,
else.
Only for the first level, remember, because there's a sort of meaning to all of this, but you have to remember it's a Suda 51 game, so obviously everything is confusing. Especially in this case, since she glossed a bit over, the Lady of the Dreams keeps saying that Mondo that he should not trust all his memories because some of them may be fake. But Mondo is like, fuck that shit. And yes, he also had the memory of Moon River drowning, but obviously Moon River was saved by him in that other mission, so obviously she must be alive.
Right. This is the world that your tainted blood has created.
And it's also another thing. You remember that his arms tend to go fuzzy when the black matter is released, the dark matter? That's because that arm is supposed to protect him from the dark matter, because when the dark matter gets released, it
What's
tends
this woman's
to...
name again, sorry?
The Woman of the Dreams, also subtle as fuck. we're just gonna fight her. It's just gonna be a boss fight, straight up boss fight. But yeah, basically, when dark matter is released, it tends to get absorbed by the nearest being, the closest being possible, including human beings. Basically, Mondo doesn't know it properly, but his left arm is basically what protects him from getting corrupted by the dark matter. But as a result to this, when too much dark matter is released, it tends to get him. That's the thing. And this boss is fucking annoying because she constantly spams laser and she's hard to meet. And you get dizzy all the time.
Yeah, someone who shoots you in a melee-oriented game. Well, not that you can't shoot back, but
No, but
she
well,
just doesn't relent.
here's the thing, Jova. Here's the thing, Jova. Sometimes some games will give you some measure to counteract this, but this game really doesn't. So you just need to be really
Exactly.
careful.
Yeah.
Ow.
It doesn't help that she doesn't flinch, so yeah.
What you're supposed to do is to dash at the last second using the tactic of dashing at the last second and then countering attack. The thing is, these projectiles are really fast, so it's really hard to dodge. Thankfully, since I'm playing on easy difficulty, at least the health bar is not too much huge. And yes, she also spams these shields and mega lasers sometimes, so you need to get behind her and hit her in the boobs.
This boss looks fun.
What, Wibs?
This boss looks fun.
I know, right? That's a bit of a problem to me. The dreams are always useful to gather information about what actually is going on. However, gameplay-wise, they are terrible. Like, really terrible.
I actually think that's kind of a bad move, having the most important stuff behind, having the most important stuff in the plot be tied with the worst parts of the game.
Yeah.
It's not the most important informative stuff all the time, but it is essential.
I mean, that'd be like if you had like if you had the most bullshit level in the world, but you need to beat it in order to find out who the killer was.
Now the cage is down, so we need to actually beat her.
Alright.
The problem is that she got more agile, so we need to be as fast. Gotta go faster. And once again.
Ironically, I like the second phase better. I mean, granted, it's still hectic, but at least she's not constantly...
It's fine for the most part, but then you need to start shooting these platforms in order to make her appear and being vulnerable and stuff like that, so it's a bit annoying too. There you go. Then again, as you can see, then depleting her health bar is really easy and fast. And your katana gets level up, so... Come on, almost there. Come on. There we go.
There we are.
Alright, let's finish her.
Finish her.
Return my memory to the way it was.
You bitch.
What are you talking about? Everything you've dreamed about is closer to the truth.
I'm mysterious for the plot purposes.
Now that we've come to the end,
Of course you don't. I'm speaking in riddles. That's kind of the point. Like a clue that will make you go, oh, so that's what you meant. Oh boy, childhood flashback.
David, you should try soft-boiled too.
Yeah, they're just confirming what we know. Basically, they're twin brothers.
Why did they become mannequins or
Black.
something?
Representation, I think.
Well, I didn't want to use that term because, you know,
Minstrel show,
some
yeah.
people might find it offensive.
Stylization, I think. Again, the cell shading in this game is confusing as fuck.
I can see that.
Killer is dead.
Hopefully.
Roll credits.
You lie, I never hit her! You're tearing me apart, Lady Dream!
Well,
Should have fought ahead on that one.
He tore her apart.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Yes, this is his transformation, quote unquote. We're gonna use it for the final level.
But of
For
course.
now, let's just see the epilogue of this.
Alright.
Jesus.
Mika has told me everything about her kidnapping and how she was brainwashed. By David.
Basically, David planted her as a decoy to spy on Mondo.
Was I brought to you by human?
Well, as you remember, that's what happened.
Yeah.
And by the way, yeah, that's actually how it happened. It wasn't a lie. A fucking unicorn brought him to Brian.
Yeah.
I just. So
Well, you know what they say.
so
Sometimes non-fiction
basically
is stranger
Mondo-
than fiction.
So Mondo has enough of this shit, so he's gonna go straight back to the moon to finish off David.
And he's literally hiring himself as the client.
Yep. However, we're gonna see everything of that final episode for episode 12, which is the conclusive one. For now, we're just getting paid again.
Getting paid for executing someone in our dreams.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Well, that's the
What?
state. That's milking the state for you, Dweebs.
You can play Gigolo,
Gigolo.
and challenge missions as many times as you want.
Yeah, I don't show the Gigolo mission because they're bad, and also I kind of feel them to be, a bit. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see you for the final episode, episode 12, Chosen by the Moon. See you for that.
See you then.
See ya.